Good morning from Bali. Some rainy days over here. Starting the day again with celery juice as every morning. And diving so deep into this new audiobook from Medical Medium. And I know that the title can be a bit like, what the fuck? But what he's actually talking about is the darkness and the light and life. And it's pretty much like bacteria and viruses. We can often be like, yeah, if I don't know a thing, then it's not happening for me. But let me tell you, this is so freaking empowering. Yes, it is freaking intense. And he talks about things like, I feel like we've never heard before. But once you know, you can teach it to your children, to your loved ones. You can use it for yourself because he's giving us all this information in order to empower us. And all these tools about, for example, demons is just another word for negativity or darkness. Or he also says supernatural parasite. And when we look at the world, like this is what's happening within us on a bigger scope, and what we can do against it. And for example, this negative force does not like hope and inspiration, the frequency of hope and inspiration. And this was like, yes, exactly. So if we keep the vibrations high, just by simple things like saying light or Licht in German, light, and this is stronger than any negativity around us. Once we understand that we are so powerful in our own creation and that we must not be afraid of the darkness, but we are here to shine the light, to be the light, to really tap into our power in everyday life, then we are shifting the frequency of the planet one by one by one by one. So I invite you to really listen to this audiobook. And I feel like it feels like there's so many lights popping up all over the world because we are all like listening to the book right now and using the spiritual tools he's giving us. For example, this is what I so freaking love. He's sharing when you interfere. For example, the other day I was walking into a hotel lobby with my friend and I felt so much darkness. I could feel like, ooh. Yes, this is supposed to be like a 5-star hotel. We are supposed to enjoy ourselves. But I was just like cringe. And I was like, what's going on? I almost wanted to go out backwards again. And he's saying, yeah, these frequencies, they like to hang out in the attic, in the basement, on the highways, in hospitals, in hotel lobbies. And he's speaking about the difference between ghosts and demons and how they are actually being created. I love that he always goes back into history and he always explains where it comes from. And then my friend, she had this crazy thing with the Roman Empire, and he's talking about the Roman Empire right in the beginning, and I'm like, oh my god, this was the petri dish for all the darkness. And okay, it sounds probably very like woohoo, but it's really concrete to help you in everyday life because it has an effect on our emotions. It has an effect on everyday life. I'm so grateful. I'm just rewinding back and thanking the angels so many times in my life where they literally saved my life. Like, I had 4 incidents in my life where I could have been just gone. There was one time this crazy airplane that was dropping down 2 kilometers and everybody was crying and screaming, and for 5 years I could not go into an airplane without like freaking out on the inside. Then another time I almost drowned in the ocean of Sydney, Bondi Beach. I was really like, this is it, okay, bye, I'm giving my life to you. And luckily I was saved. And my boyfriend back in that time, he was trying to help me, and it was really this close. But then I remember to scream as much as I could in that moment and wave my hand, and a lifeguard came